Hello, and welcome to the Canvas series, Practical Peer Review Tips in Canvas, Part 1. What is peer review? Peer review refers to the many ways in which students can share their creative work with peers for constructive feedback, and then use this feedback to revise and improve their work. For the writing process, revision is as important as drafting, but students often feel they cannot let go of their original words. By keeping an audience in mind and participating in focused peer review interactions, students can offer productive feedback, accept constructive criticism, and master revision. So in order for peer review to work, you must have a clear peer review process. Good peer review doesn't just happen. You have to train and guide students through the process a few times before they're good at it. Students also need to understand why they are doing peer review. What are the benefits for them? Why should they invest their time? And mostly, that they don't have to be English teachers to be able to do good peer review. So some key tips for developing a good peer review process is to be sure you give clear instructions. Plan your peer review process, then give students short assignments where you can model the process with students first. Be sure to be very specific about what you want students to do in the peer review. Just saying you want for them to look over the paper and give feedback is a surefire way to a poor peer review. Give central questions for students to focus on and step-by-step instructions on how to leave the feedback for those questions. A best practice is to keep the tasks or questions short. 4 to 5 is a good number. Here are a few sample workshop sheets you can use to get you started. Each example gives student instructions for a peer review assignment. If you're watching the video alone, visit the blog post for these links, or visit the link on the bottom of the page. The biggest mistake instructors make is not giving clear central questions and focused tasks in the peer review. If students don't understand what to do or feel lost or overwhelmed because you've given them too much to do, the quality of the peer review is poor. Also, students tend to do better if they are in groups with the same students each time. They get comfortable with each other and the feedback they receive, so anonymous random groups may not always be as effective. Lastly, if you're doing peer review using any kind of technology, like doing peer reviews in your LMS or having students leave comments using Microsoft Word, you can't expect that they already know how to use that technology. You must model the experience, make a video, or give detailed written instructions every time. My biggest success with peer review has come with doing a whole class peer review assignment to model the process. One big group with one sample paper. Then, as a class, we all go into the system we're using and add comments as a group as we go through the guided questions. Students get comfortable with the process. I've also had great success with student essay assignments where 3 to 4 students are tasked with writing an essay together. They each take a part of the essay, say paragraphs 2 through 3, the body, and as a group they compose the introduction and conclusion. In this example, students are motivated to peer review the other parts of the essay that they didn't write in order to make sure it's good enough, because they all get the same grade on that whole essay. Lastly, back to the technology. There are many options out there in which to do peer review. You can do it in Canvas, Google Docs, Publisher software, or even just exchanging Word docs via email. I've had good success with all, as it really comes down to how prepared you get students before the task. It's not really about the tool, it's if the students know how to use it. So stay tuned, keep an eye out for Canvas series Practical Peer Review Tips in Canvas Part 2, where Mark will show you how to set up a peer review in Canvas. That's all. Thank you.